Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the Thailand paper chase. And, just kind of an aside, people have asked me before if I enjoy the movie The Paper Chase. It's sort of a film about going to law school. Lawyers don't like movies about law school. I'm here to tell you. I suspect that is much similar to, for example, I would doubt insurance salesmen want to watch a movie about an insurance seminar. It's just not something we really are in love with. Sometimes there are good movies made about being a lawyer, but no, the thought of watching a movie about going to law school, or in this case, going back to law school, yeah, that's like watching a movie about, I don't know, going into a black hole. I wouldn't really want to watch that either. But the reason I made this video, I was recently reading an article from our friends over at the Tiger, THAIGER.com. Article was titled "Top 10 Hard Truths of Living as an Expat in Thailand." I just thought this was a really great insight. I wanted to kind of add to it a little bit. Under number 3 of the top 10, Thais love paperwork. Oh boy, howdy do they. Quoting directly, Thais and Thai bureaucracy loves paperwork. You will be bewildered by the amount of paperwork generated for the most simple tasks. We've decided that there must be a huge building somewhere in Thailand that just holds mountains of paperwork that will never, ever be seen again. Actually, in point of fact, there is. I've seen mountains of paperwork at immigration before. Literally. There are storage areas where there are bales of paper at the immigration division, well, the main one, Immigration Division 1. I have seen that before. Quoting further, despite computers, modern banking, and the concept of a paperless office, you will see paperwork generated at the expense of perfectly good trees in quantities difficult to fathom. Quoting further, the problems with completely useless paperwork extend from the 7-Eleven receipt to small businesses, keeping administrators employed who process and shuffle paperwork around as a daily chore. Thailand is drowning under a sea of receipts and paperwork. Yeah, again, hats off to the folks over there at the Tiger. I urge those watching this video, go read that whole article in detail. There's a lot going on in there, a lot of insight, a lot of good stuff for just, this channel is very narrowly focused, in my opinion, on just the legality, the sort of legal world and immigration. It's got an expat touch, but I didn't really intend to make this channel as sort of a lifestyle channel about like living in Thailand necessarily. There's plenty of places on YouTube you can find that. I was talking to somebody today actually, and I really hadn't sat down and thought about what I originally intended for this channel at the beginning until recently. And this channel is in my opinion, it's a reference. It's a point of reference. And there are things that may stray a little far from sort of the law books directly. But for example, like this, we see a lot of frustration our clients get into, especially, when they come to us if they've gotten into a kerfuffle of their own. They're just about to throw up their hands at all the paper you got to deal with in Thailand. It was something that took some getting used to for me, coming off a country, the United States, 15 years ago even, that was going pretty paperless, to Thailand, which is pretty paper full. There's plenty of paper here in Thailand. Do I think it's going to change? Not anytime soon. I have asked folks that work in government offices, most notably immigration, in the past, why all the paper? And there is there's a hard paradigm that a hard copy somewhere is just a good idea to have. And, frankly, that may not be a bad idea. The digital world is what it is. But if you really do kind of think of it, it's a little bit more fragile than we'd like to believe. The internet can go down. It's not omniscient and all encompassing and all around us all the time. It could go away just as quickly as it came up. I doubt that will happen, but it may not be imprudent to have paper, hard copy files of certain documentation.